You took yours.
Most days are the same for Mary and Jack Toohey. She cooks him dinner.
All right. I know you like that.
He makes her smile. But almost 73 years ago to the date, they made a mad dash to the altar.
He called up a few days prior to that. I have a 10-day leave. Should we get married?
It was February 1945. War was raging in the Pacific. Jack was in the Navy, and the most beautiful girl he knew had just said yes. It was now or never.
We contacted the priest in Holy Innocents, and we were married at 4:20 that afternoon.
They didn't know each other that long. They didn't even know each other that well, but they knew they were in love. Jack says he knew it the second he saw Mary. But for Mary, it took a little longer. At first, she didn't even want to meet him.
Serious student, and I didn't have time for that frivolity.
Until, she says, a handsome sailor came strolling down the street to call on her.
And I got very nervous, ran into the bathroom and locked myself in.
When she finally came down, well, she says her studies went to the side. But their marriage didn't always have the happiness of America's post-war years.
Our first child, John, he became a quadriplegic at the age of 15.
It was then they relied on each other most.
Many an evening, we would just hold each other and cry.
The tears didn't last forever. Though he never walked again, their son grew up to be a successful educator. But when looking back on those times, they remember just how far they've come. All the decades, all the memories.
Well, I would say as if my love for her has gotten even stronger.
Still the same guy who strolled down your street?
Not quite. He doesn't stroll.
Still, she says, they don't make guys like Jack anymore. And he says, they never made them like Mary. In Flatlands, Michelle Powers, Currents News.